This is a Wild Games Production podcast.
Palladium Mega Universe, Palladium Fantasy First Edition. I am DM Vince, sitting alongside me.
And I am Steven, playing the Elf Paladin, Seran Allward.
Geoff playing Lord Victor Liam Brightwood.
Corey playing Nova.
Lauren playing Triss.
Rick playing Torvald.
Sound like Johnny Five every time you say Nova.
Johnny Five. Recap done in baby Bill Weston voice.
Johnny Five is alive.
Last time on a Palladium Fantasy.
No, recap, Steven. Go ahead.
All right. Last time was pretty much our first adventure, so the party had traveled a little bit together, more or less in the town, and we went to the guild hall. There, we pretty much is how we got to know each other briefly, like what is your name, et cetera, et cetera. We learned about the perks and requirements of the guild itself. For free room and rent, or board and rent as it were, we do quests for the guild. In exchange, we get guild points, et cetera, which comes with more perks and benefits and fame and fortune, et cetera. We were given our first assignment, which is to investigate an outpost that's kind of gone quiet. We did a little inquiries and found that some other adventuring parties had already been sent out there the previous weeks and haven't returned. So we got our needed supplies. We were advised it was cold weather, got what we needed, and started making our way there. On our travels, we encountered a group of centaurs who, though a bit aggressive, weren't overtly hostile. It was more of a "what are you doing here" kind of vibe. And they let us be, and we continued our way. We made camp that night. On watch, we discovered a shining thing. Seran was asked what it could be. He, on his own, kind of went to go investigate, realized he had just walked into an ambush, but was able to parlay with the centaur that was going to attack him, but they were able to come to an agreement. And the centaur gave us a free pardon to travel through the lands, essentially, and advised us that the said outpost we're traveling to has been overrun with orcs and goblins. And now we are near the outpost, and we are waiting for daybreak to scout the surrounding areas to see what it is we're about to go into.
Perfect. Steven, give yourself 25 experience points.
Woohoo!
I have no idea where experience is on this character sheet. Oh,
second page.
Found it.
All right, so you guys had just woken up. It's morning. You're breaking down camp. And you are ready to move on for the day. What's the plan?
How are we scouting?
Yes,
yeah,
we should.
The goal was wait till the break of dawn, and from there we would scout the area best we can without giving away anything.
Okay, so you are going just all as one, or just you, Steven, or...
We should all get close, but then let the two tough guys here actually do the work.
Yeah, we don't have a rogue in our party, do we?
Nope.
I have a little prowl, but that's it. And
Me too. And I'm a little bit of a scoundrel. Does that count?
Minus 10 experience points, Corey.
Fuck you.
I'll ask in character to the party, is anybody here skilled at being able to scout, being unseen?
Me.
somewhat.
Guild.
Triss,
Heck. Million.
you said you're skilled at this?
Million. I can
I
only go
don't.
6 feet. 2 feet. Just depends.
She's talking about her
Yeah.
chameleon spell.
Yes. And cast a spell for chameleon.
But that only is good for up to 6 feet.
Yes.
She could walk 6 feet per turn, but she gets she gets camouflage at 20%.
It might not be worth it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't blow a spell on that. But
yeah,
hey,
it's like I would wait.
That would be better if we were breaking into a very enclosed space, like maybe a building or a room or something like that, or needed to get through a hallway. An actual outpost scouting, it would either take a very long time or not help you at all.
So you have the
Vast.
command of the elements? Are you a warlock?
Say that again.
You have command of the elements. Are you a warlock?
Yes.
Could you talk to the elements? I don't know how they work. We don't really have magic users where I'm from.
Yes, I could.
okay.
All right, Triss, if we were to send you to go scout up ahead, what would you do to not get caught by the goblins and orcs?
Get
Out-
sense
out-
the
hold on.
elements before I get there.
Out of character, Vince, she doesn't know about how she could talk to the elements.
Out of character. I know very little. I'm just what I see here is what I'm going.
Yeah,
off
she
of.
could talk to the elements. She said yes. I don't see what further explanation there needs to be.
She doesn't understand how to do it out of character.
Like the mechanics of it? Like
So
you could,
she's just gonna say, "I talk to the elements."
she
Well,
could
there's
talk
no-
to the earth, talk
There's
to
no
the air.
elemental things here to talk to. Elemental would be elementals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
She
it's
talks to elementals. If there's an elemental
Like if a
floating,
giant rock monster
Yeah, or-
right in front of us.
This
or
is not
a little-
Fantastic Four, bro.
a little
I thought
tornado
this was like a spell
yet.
she had where she could summon like an air elemental and talk to it or something like that.
later
I
on,
can
she
summon
could.
elementals. Yes. I can summon elementals.
If there happened to be an elemental
5%.
floating by, she could be like, "Hey, yo," and he'd be like, "What's up?" And he'd just keep floating by.
What's up, dog?
Are you talking about that elemental right there? No.
Oh,
floating
God.
He'd throw off the gang sign and keep floating by. You know.
Down, homie.
Earthside.
She basically just speaks to them. There's no mechanic involved. It's like how you would
Oh.
talk a different language, but she doesn't have to roll for it. She just speaks.
Oh, okay. So there's no elementals nearby. I thought she could just talk to the earth.
Yes. The earth itself
Yeah,
is just
just
like,
ask-
"Hi there, Lauren. How are you today?"
Talk back.
I'm
Just
Captain
stick my hands on the
Planet.
ground and
You know,
just start talking.
I'm kind of pissed that people keep living trash everywhere. Could you do something about that?
As he says that,
Just
Lord
be
Lee just throws a
Captain
piece of
Planet.
trash on the ground.
She can speak to elementals, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's good to know. That may come in handy.
You think?
Ooh.
Obviously, why wouldn't it?
Does anybody have any fruit? Just curious.
Yes.
Maybe there's some raisins in our dried rations.
I have dried fruit.
Here's a piece. Here's some grass.
I think that would count. But it's okay. Just do your scouting. You two should scout. Stay far away. Don't try to sneak in. That would be so bad. Just see if you can figure out how many are there, which entrances they're using, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, they all seem to be inside. I don't see any moving on the outside yet.
Well, you didn't get there yet.
Oh,
We're not here yet. We're still out of range, so they don't see us.
I
Yeah,
figured-
we're not talking in front of their front door.
Yeah, it's like the front door's there. You're like, "Oh, what do we do?" You know.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Isn't that what
We're
we
not ready
normally
yet, guys.
do?
Hold on.
Yes, that's the half-hour interlude of you guys discussing what to do
Good Lord.
Wouldn't
Or
be
where-
our game without that.
or where to park the truck for a half hour.
Oh yeah, we got a person wagon too.
Yeah, you got to park the wagon. Shut up.
Around back. That's where we're going. Final answer.
Do we paint hammers on the side of the wagon?
If you'd like.
You don't have to paint it. I already wrote it in charcoal. It's fine.
Who is going to scout?
I'll go scout since I
Okay.
seem to be.
I have prowl. I can scout, but not till we get closer, probably.
So Steven is going
I
to
have
scout
prowl too,
alone.
but no. Just
Final
keep your
answer.
distance. Stay hidden. Yes. Seran will
Wow.
save us.
I could
Can
go with him.
Noble follow me as well, since he's also got the prowl skill?
Steven, I sent you
Yeah, sure.
I sent you a side chat of, and I'll send it to Rick since he's going with you, so the approach, what it looks like. I sent it to you, Rick, as well, since you guys are the ones scouting.
Trying to actually.
They both have to make the rolls, unfortunately.
How do you?
Clickety click click.
There we go.
Yeah,
And the big circle.
the big circle that just basically you can't see inside. That's all that means. So, Rick,
I'm still waiting for it to load.
Yeah, okay. I'll describe it for Stephen for the moment. Basically, you just see an outpost there. The letters are either a goblin and or orc. The squiggly lines around it, since I draw so badly, are walls. The other ones are trees that you could see.
Did you do a Corey drawing?
Oh yeah, it's an awful drawing. I absolutely suck at drawing, and I don't care. But in front of D is basically a door or like a gate.
All right, so D is a gate, C is a building.
C is basically a tower.
Right.
So that's the watchtower. D is the entrance. And what was B and A again?
Goblins.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
goblin scouts.
Yeah. Let me just remove so you can get an idea of the crappy tower drawing I did. Boom. Do you see it now?
I see it now.
Yep.
There's my crappy drawing. Erased 1,000 times as I was trying to get it right, and I just said fuck it towards the end.
It looks great.
It's 15 feet in the air. The walls are
It
15
works.
feet. The outside it just kind of overhangs. That's the inside, and there is one orc standing there, kind of sleepily. But you cannot see over the walls or inside, but you do see trees peeking over.
And this is just what we, as the whole party, sees, or me and
You and
Torvald.
Rick. You and Torvald. Yeah, Torvald. Sorry.
Torvald.
And Misa.
What?
You're
why
not
is the
playing
kid here?
in this situation. No.
Connected by hips. I have to go wherever you go, sir.
Young Will Weston does not go everywhere.
Well, the chain he keeps me on isn't that long.
How many goblins are in groups A and B that we see? What are their numbers?
One. Just one. One represents one.
So one orc, one goblin in each area that we can see.
So A is a goblin, B is an orc, D is a goblin, and C is an orc.
Okay.
A and B seem to be moving when you're watching them, but they don't seem to go far. They just kind of pace back and forth every once in a while, as if checking corners just to make sure nobody's sneaking up or...
So they're just moving out of habit, not really pay attention to the outside.
Sure. That works.
Like, just like me at work, I'm totally looking at the cameras.
Yeah, exactly. Just, pulling a Geoff. The guy by the gate, D, happens to just be kind of standing there with a spear.
He's picking his nose.
But he's got C backing him up from on high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and C's standing there. He looks to have a crossbow in his hands.
A is a good distance away from the others, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Are there trees or bushes or anything from a distance from A?
You mean if you circled around that side? Yeah, there's a small little... There's more trees around this, but this is just a general picture. Yeah.
I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm going to check my inventory real quick, see something.
All right, you hit tab, check your inventory. Got it.
Hit I.
Hit I for inventory, excuse me.
No, B for backpack.
B for backpack, okay.
God, there's so many choices.
What are you looking for,
Get it
Stephen?
right, Jeff.
All right, this is what I want to do, and I'll discuss it with Torvald as a possible ambush. is I'm going to use a trick I just learned from the centaurs and tie the dagger in a way that the light from the sun reflects and is visible to that goblin. So he keeps seeing a light reflecting in his direction, and either he comes towards it or he alerts others towards it, and see what if we can get him in the woods that way, set up an ambush. I'm going to do what the centaur did to me.
Gotcha.
Only I'm going to
Sounds
use
like
the
a
light of
plan.
the sun as opposed to the light of the moon.
Gotcha.
For me.
Either I get one goblin or we get a group and we ambush. Either way. So I'm going to rig the knife up like that. While you go tell the others, I'll get this kind of set up.
Can you could see my arrow moving around on the map, Steven, right?
Let me go back to the map. Yes.
So you want to do it up in this area over here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Fuck you, Geoff. Okay.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, I want it to be far enough where the goblin would have to go to it to figure out what's going on, but also not too far that, he feels he's leaving. You understand.
So if there was just bushes here, and there was bushes here, and there's tree here, tree there, I know that doesn't look like it, but whatever, and bushes, you were going to put it somewhere in the distance over here so he sees it and tries. Okay.
So he can see it, but not see exactly what it is until he gets too close.
Gotcha. And you guys will be hiding somewhere in this area to ambush him?
Exactly.
Okay. So go ahead and give me some prowl rolls there, Steven.
All right. Get the right dice. That would be beneficial. $41.
Okay. Give me one more.
Oh, 19.
All right, you make it over to where that little X is, and you start to put the knife in those bushes area right there. Are you going to try to jostle it around after telling Nova to wait on... I'm Nova, excuse me, Torvald.
Once everybody's kind of over here in position with us.
You want the entire party over there?
Yeah, it's an ambush. We're trying to get them out here. So either
Yeah,
I was going back to get everyone.
can take, like, if the goblin's like and gets back up, I want us to be able to take out the backup as well.
How many people can prowl really well?
Well, if they take the long way around, I mean, it may take 15, 20 minutes.
Really well. It's a
It just
quite
needs to
different
prowl back
thing.
to the group, explain the plan, because I'm explaining before I set all that up. The game plan was, while I'm setting this up, he goes back to the group, tells them what their game plan is, then they take the long way around and meet up with me, and then when I see them, then I set it up, or then I trigger it so the light starts flying.
All right, everybody, there's the link so you guys could see it. So, Rick, you creep your way back, explain to the party what's going on about the goblins and orcs, Steven's plan, and you take a long roundabout way to get to where approximately he told you where you were going to be. You don't seem to spot anybody, or it doesn't seem like you get close enough to the outpost, so you're pretty much safe. You meet up with Seran.
Just to clarify, I want to make sure that Will Weston is with the wagon. He doesn't need to come sneaking along with. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for not leaving me in that ditch again. Thank you.
Yeah, let's let the squires stay with the horses and stuff.
The guy would automatically just stays with the wagon.
Very good, sir. Very good. I'm sorry. Very
You
good,
have
sir.
a deep voice. No, you had a very deep voice for a 12-year-old. Go ahead.
Well, my balls dropped last night, so.
I didn't need to know that, but okay.
Yeah, he's like, very good, sir. And he
he
grabs the horse and.
Very good, sir.
Yeah. I've been smoking, so, my voice gets a little gruff sometimes.
Minos, guard.
Huh?
Bow wow.
Bow wow, bitch.
You bow wow, bitch.
The dog looks at you confused.
Guard. I point at the wagon. Guard.
All right, the dog walks over to there and starts sniffing and looks back at you.
He knows what guard means.
I know.
He's a trained dog.
And he sits down and looks at you.
Good boy.
Oh,
I toss him some snack.
He eats it and then he lays down. And then he goes to sleep.
Off we go.
No, I want to hear about this interaction going on between Corey and his dog.
Yeah, so welcome to the Corey and Dog podcast. All right, so you guys meet up with Seran in the bushes.
Go on.
Yeah, I was waiting. There was Jeff's cue. All right, so you glint the knife enough so that it starts kind of... I don't know, you do it somehow. So let me just see if he takes bait on that. Yes. So you see as you shine the knife from the sun, you see it does reflect. You could actually see the reflection of the blade hit him right in the face. And he's like, "Argh!" And he starts walking that way. And they're not too bright, so.
And walking.
No, he
Takes another
gets to
step.
he gets
Another
to
step.
he gets to about where the knife is, and he's like, and he says something, but you guys can't hear exactly what he says.
Ooga booga.
How loud is he saying it? Just normal
Like-
voice?
As if someone was mumbling to themselves.
Oh, then he gets a sword in the stomach through the bush.
Please continue.
What? It's an ambush. We're killing him.
Go ahead.
Yes,
Of course.
through the bush.
Through the bush with your sword.
In his stomach.
Ooh. Let me check sheet. Uh, 25 to hit him.
25. Yeah, you hit him all right.
Barely a scratch.
Oh, I'm sorry, 24. That's-
No, miss. Total miss.
Yeah, that
miss.
misses now, Steven. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. All right. D10. Oh, 17 damage.
What kind of sword are you using?
You stab him right in the gut, and it goes right through his armor, penetrates his hit points, and he goes, "Bleh!" And he slowly kind of falls to the ground. Thud.
Pull him into the bushes. Don't want his body to just be out and about for a patrol to find.
Oh no, yeah, exactly.
No, you want his body just for yourself.
You want his body in your bush.
All right,
Sometimes,
so
Jeff.
the party is like right here. I'll put a little S for Steven right here. So what are you going to do?
Now that is this area kind of clear as far as do we see any other patrols or anything right around here?
No, you can see the orc standing on the tower, but his back is to you.
While his back is to me, I want to try and I'll indicate for the others to kind of stay hidden for a moment, and I'm going to try and get closer to here so I can see more inside and get a better view of what's inside the actual outpost.
Okay. So, Steven, you run stealthily through the bushes. Go ahead and just give me a prowl.
Uh, 35.
Okay. So you run, you make it to the wall. It is a 15-foot wall. And the orc that's standing on the platform, he can't see you because you're below the wall at this point. So are you going to scale the wall to take a peek in, break a piece off? I don't know, tell me how you're going to look inside.
Probably, like, I'm assuming it's made of, like, am I looking at, like, William Wallace-esque outpost, you know, where he attacks the English for the first time, where it's kind of ramshackle, or am I looking at, like...
It's wooden walls.
Okay, so through the wooden walls, can I see through the beams then? Like, between each log thing, is there, like, an I-beam or something like that?
Yeah, okay. We'll say you can peer in that way. Let me just... Basically, you see the layout of the camp here. You
And
see,
we're in
there's
the
1, 2,
upper-
3, 4, 5 buildings. There's a bunch of crates in the middle, and there's a little bit of a fire pit towards the front of the door area, but it's not lit. You do not see anything else there. Well, I shouldn't say that. You do see a bunch of orcs and goblins laying under the trees in kind of like hammocks.
All right, I'll just do this for Corey's sake.
Five
I'll
minutes
just-
of sleep. Got it. Everybody take a nap.
All right, so
put
everybody
an arrow
lays
through
down
Corey.
and takes a nap.
Oh, I get it. 5 guys sleeping.
Yeah, and I do the over the trees.
So what do you guys
All
want to
right,
do?
men, let's go forward. Charge.
After
And
you.
Triss can stay in the back. No, I'm indicate like watch for the
I know.
scout come forward.
I prowl forward.
Do it.
It's very unlikely, but fuck it.
It'll be safer if the whole
13.
group just came at once.
I did it. I prowled forward.
So everybody makes their way to the
Shit.
fence.
Not everything's a euphemism.
Everybody makes their way to the fence. You're all staying next to Steven. You're all lined
Sir.
up against the fence so the orc cannot see you in the tower. What are you going to do?
I will
Let's
try
start
to
from-
scale the wall and then I'll lower the rope from them so they can climb on up.
You know,
Are you better at that?
oh no. God no. But maybe we should like set some fires along this wall to distract them and then go around to like an entrance. This is wood, right?
It is, but they're sleeping right now. We can ambush and kill them while they sleep.
All right. You're the
They're
combat
not
You're the
expecting
combat
anybody to
expert.
attack them from the inside.
Go on.
I didn't see any roaming patrols, so let's take out as many of them as we can.
Yeah, more
All right.
likely they're paying attention to the outside.
And also, if there are prisoners here and we set fire, we may kill the prisoners inadvertently.
I was just proposing a distraction for the walls, but let's go over. Let's
If you
do
wanna
it.
set
Up and over.
if you want to set a fire out in the woods,
Come on,
maybe,
Lordly.
but,
Leg up. Let's do this.
Do you want me to roll my scale wall?
Yes, please.
you might want to help. You might want to help Seran. He's the one who wants to go over first.
27.
So
He's
you
got it himself. He's fine.
figure a way to get to the top of the wall. And now you're basically eye level to the orc. If he turns around, he will absolutely see you.
I'm going off the luck of the universe, tying the rope real quick and going on the other side.
You go down to the other side.
Yeah, so I tie the rope thing so the others can easily climb up, and I pretty much tumble towards the other side as quietly as I can.
Okay. So you're down here right now with this other X is at the moment, hidden over here. Who's going to go next?
Oh, Lord
Lee
Lee,
will.
do you perhaps feel some impending doom, or is that just me?
Lee looks at him puzzling. Just help me over the wall.
I'll go.
Torvald goes.
Lord Lee. Torvald goes.
Lord
Everybody
Lee goes. Lauren, you're going?
Yes, Triss is going.
Okay, Triss jumps over the wall. Corey.
I follow.
All right, so you're all standing here over the wall. So what do? You can see various goblins underneath the trees, laying on the ground, kind of in the shaded areas, just snoring away. This little umbrella thing in front of you is actually a hut.
Okay, I was going to ask about that.
I thought that was a cabana.
It's just a cabana, so yeah, they're all having a good time. That is a little like sleeping area. You look inside there, you do see a bunch of humans tied up in there.
My intention is to go to each of the goblins sleeping and put a sword through their face.
Slit their throats.
Jeez.
Lord Lee will keep an
I
eye
have a
out
dagger that
for-
works just well for that.
for
We
the,
need all hands because
guards.
if one of them even makes a slight noise, I'd rather it be a death gurgle than a, oh my god, my buddy just got stabbed.
So where are making marks or where groups of they are?
Let's go get the ones nearby.
There's one
Yeah,
down
the
here.
ones
so
under
you
the
can't
first
really
tree.
see it. So.
Okay.
All right, so whoever's doing the stabbing and/or slicing, please roll a d20.
Stabbing and or slicing.
18.
I will
Hacking.
slice. I will
Okay.
slice,
Go ahead.
buddy. 23.
The 17 for me.
Okay.
Did you say 23 on a d20?
I have a strike bonus. I'm assuming it was a strike thing he was
Oh, I
wanting.
Yeah.
just heard him say roll a d20.
Yeah, well, you're attacking, so,
Yeah, it's an attack. So yeah, add your strike bonus.
if you roll a natural 1, let me know.
22 then.
Or I should say a 4 or below, let me know.
It's
Lee got above 4.
Okay. Lauren?
And 19.
19. Okay. So you guys easily get rid of this group over here.
We definitely eliminated them.
As you're moving to, I'm
Let's-
assuming, the next group over here.
Yes. Well, actually,
just to be safe.
Yeah.
If the next party's headed towards the next group, I want to make my way towards the orc up on the tower and be as stealthy as I can. Like hide behind this tower, then
we
rush
we
there.
should kill that group that's between the huts on the left there, next to
I
the
thought that was
tree.
the one we did kill.
No, you killed this one right here. I think Corey's telling you to
Apparently
kill.
we killed the. Yeah, we need to kill
Well, I
that one, and
thought
then
we
you
were
have a
killing that one
clear
first
path.
because they were the closest.
Yeah, that was the closest, but it's fine. Here, me and you will go to the tower. These 3 can keep going.
Yeah, I thought we killed. Yeah, the one Vince just circled because that would make sense. They were the closest to us. Killed them, and then went south. Now I say we take out the orc at sea, so he doesn't spot us as we go from group to group.
Give me a bunch of rolls for this one for you guys slaughtering.
19.
Lee got
6.
12.
16.
Okay.
1.
1?
Oh.
There
Do you have a
go.
bonus or anything?
No, she rolls a 1. That's what I was looking for.
A natural
Yeah,
1 doesn't
one.
matter.
Yeah. Natural 1 through 4, pretty much in this situation, is what we're looking for. All right, so you guys are rolling. Boom, boom, boom. Lauren, you go, and just as you're going to stab the guy, his eyes pop open. He goes, ah! And he rolls, and you stab into the ground. Ah, shit. And you hear like, and you
Crap, I'm
see
in trouble now.
various goblins and orcs starting to rouse about everywhere. What are you guys going to
Shit.
do? You're right out in
I
the
run
open.
Need
towards
help,
sea.
guys.
Like I'm
We're gonna
literally
eliminate
running
as
up
many as
towards the guy with the crossbow. You guys take
I'm
care of them. I'm
gonna-
running for him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like we got to
Got it.
try to take care of him before he says anything else.
Well, he's not the one to worry about at the moment, but okay. So Steven and Corey run to sea. The rest of you guys kind of stand
Yes.
their ground where you were, right here.
I assume they're going to attack the one that rolled.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
trying
no
to get it.
initiative. I will give you guys the first movements to do what you want to do, but as you can see, the goblins over here and over here now are starting to rouse about and look what's going on towards this way. Because they heard a noise. They woke up.
Okay.
I'll go
Do
around
we
the
roll
table. I'll start with
initiative?
Steven, who's running to the tower. You'll be able to make it there, but you won't be able to climb up and do anything.
All right, my next turn is to scale up there and jump up and kill the guy.
Corey, you can make it there as well, but you can't do anything else other than that, unless you plan to do
Yeah.
something else.
I'm just going to ready my sling.
Okay.
You want to
Okay.
shoot these guys to the right of us?
Have they spotted us?
They have not
They're going
seen
to
you,
spot
no.
us.
Not yet.
Are they going?
They probably will see you
Oh.
climbing, so.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take a shot at one of them. Why not? Well, I guess 2 shots at one of them. I get 2 shots. That is 14 for that one.
You do
Ah.
hit.
Okay. Well, let me do the second one too. That is 21.
That does hit.
And
It's not that hard to hit these guys.
or 10 damage. It was actually 6 and 4, but I assume total is all you need.
Yep. You
Question.
fling your
Go ahead, please.
You fling your pebbles at the goblin, hits him right between the eyes, and he goes funk, falls backwards, and he's dead. Yes, Steven?
So, since I have a bow and arrow, I could also attack, or would it be better to hold that action because I'm about to try and sprint up there and attack the guy in my next turn?
If you want to attack, you can, but yes, if you're trying to sprint up there, I would focus on that.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then.
Okay. So we got Geoff. What do you want to do?
That the orc that she missed, is it still on the ground?
Yeah, it's rolling
Well-
and trying to get back up.
Lee's going to plunge his bastard sword into him and pin him to the ground.
Okay.
So he's just stabbing down with his bastard sword.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Lunge into him and pin him, Geoff.
That would be a 13.
Wow.
All right. Roll your damage.
I don't know about 17 damage, but
17 damage?
I'll do it. No, I say I don't know about 17 damage, but I'll do what I can. I rolled a 5. Let's see, the bastard sword. It's +2 to strike. I don't know if there's any extra damage to it.
You
There
get,
should be a... What's your strength bonus?
yeah, you should maybe get like a bonus to damage or anything, or you
My
wrote down
strength
on
is
your
15,
sheet. What?
You don't
strength
get a
is
bonus
15.
at 15.
so I don't get a bonus.
So you get 5 damage?
Yep.
Okay. All right, you have him pinned to the ground, but he's not dead. Lauren?
I'll take a swing at him.
It's Lauren's turn.
Oh, sorry.
He's not finished. I'm gonna try to finish him off.
All right, so you're going
Go ahead
to
and-
hit him with your...
Short sword.
Go for it.
A 1.
You've rolled a 1. So you take a swing, and what happens is you slip and fall and knock Lord Lee right into the side of the building. No damage taken, but you just kind of look silly, that's all. Geoff, you clonk your head and go, what the hell?
Oh, we're just
Everett,
having a
you're
lovely time,
fine.
aren't we?
You're fine. Get over it.
Yeah, she basically just gives you just get over it, douche. And then she stands up. And then, Rick, your turn.
I rolled an 18, and I do 7 points of damage.
All right, you do kill that goblin. So he is dead. Now it is their turns. There's a lot of them. That's why. All right, so the ones that you had shot at, Corey and Steven, they are coming to rush towards you. But they're only going to be able to make it halfway there. So, but I'm just giving you a diagram. They're coming towards you. So there's 2 coming towards you.
Got it.
And the 3 that are over here are coming towards you guys. They're not going to be able to do anything because it's still a distance away. And there's 3 of them. So we're going back around the table here again. So we're going to start in order of the table. So, Steven.
I rush up there, and I plan on slicing this orc in half if I can.
All right. You fling up the ladder, and you can see the orc standing there, sound asleep.
Not even hesitating, put my sword right through his face.
Yeah,
hole.
just give me a roll. It's kind of like a coup de grace.
Face hole.
Yeah, face hole.
Sticking your sword in his face, are you?
Yes.
Yes, I am. And he won't like it. 15.
That hits, and that will kill him. I forgot to... Geoff. I forgot the table myself.
Yeah,
Well-
see?
Lord Lee picks himself up and readies his shield and warhammer.
Okay.
Going Robert Baratheon.
I don't know if there's anything close enough to attack.
No. I mean, unless you want to run, meet them halfway, and go attack, you can.
Yeah, he runs.
All right. You can attack one because they're not that far away. It's not that big of a run for you.
Okay.
Roll your sword. I mean, hammer.
Let's see. 12 plus 1 plus 2, 15.
That does hit. Damage?
9.
15, 9. All right, that one is dead. Corey.
I run up the ladder.
All right, you run up the ladder and you see, as you just get up there, you see Seran sticking his knife through the face hole of the orc.
Face hole. Yeah.
And
Do I get to
splitting
attack
him in,
too?
splitting his face in twain, and it falls to the ground dead.
Doesn't phase me. Do I get to attack also?
Yeah, I'll let you attack
you
since you're
attack.
standing up there.
All right. Goblins on the ground beneath me.
You have the high ground.
I have the high ground, baby.
You are beneath me. I shall attack you.
Go, Obi-Wan.
Let's see. I got a 12 and a 20, but not a nat 20.
They both do hit.
They both hit. All right. 7 damage.
That one's dead too. It's not that they're just goblins. So.
When a
Yeah,
problem comes
they're weak.
along, you must.
Lauren,
bit.
what do you do?
I want to try to hit another one, see if I can hit something. Because apparently he took over and the other one for me, so.
So what you could do is you can run up where Geoff ran and attack with side by side with him if you'd like, or do you have a ranged weapon or
Maybe a
let's
spell?
see.
a spell you want to try?
Only thing I have is I'll have is Chameleon and Dust Storm, and then
No, you have a whole lot.
I know I'm looking. Hang on, a short bow.
There you go.
That, where I'm at.
Then you
or where
can,
I go
you
up
could
there with
definitely
them.
shoot your short bow at one of them next to
Okay.
Lord Lee. Go ahead and
Yep.
roll d20 and add any bonuses you have, and go for it.
2.
You rolled a 2.
Yes.
It's that shot. That's fine. Rick.
I'm gonna charge up there and maintain the shield, so to
Dice
speak.
roll shit. You roll good.
All right. So go ahead and
Ooh, 21.
21 total.
Yeah.
Was there a natural 20 involved with that or no?
No, a 19.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And that will be 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, you killed him. All right, orc turns. Or goblins, or whatever you want to call them. There are 2 climbing the tower to get up to you guys standing up there.
1, I killed the other one. Remember, 2 ran over, I killed 1.
You're right, correct. My bad. He's climbing. One slowly fades away as there's one climbing up there. There are 2 heading toward. Well, actually, there's one right in front of Geoff, so I'm just going to have him attack. Let's see here. And he hits because you have an AR of 9. Yeah, he hits. Do you want to parry that, Geoff?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. You need to beat an 18.
Ooh. I'm not going to do it with a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Well, you get hit. And you take 6 points of damage directly to your hit points.
Ouch.
The other goblin that's next to him starts running towards Lauren because he was shot at, and he's going to take a swipe at you with his club. And he's going to roll a 1, so which means he's going to come charging at you, and you're going to step to the side, laugh as he goes flying into the side of the tree and conks his head. And that's it. Your turns. Starting with Stephen.
You said the goblin's climbing up.
Yes, he is actually climbing up, yes.
All right. How far? First thing I'm going to do is grab the crossbow that's loaded from the orc that
Mhm.
run up and look down. How high up is the goblin? Is he 10 feet, almost there?
He's at the bottom of the ladder starting this climb. So he's 15 feet below you.
No, I just shoot straight down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't have a crossbow in my inventory, so I'm going to see if I hit, and then just let me know what damage
Roll,
the crossbow does.
roll a straight D20.
That's...
You get no bonuses. You straight D20.
Oh, you don't get to add your strike or anything
Unless
to it?
you have a weapon proficiency in it, then you don't get to use it.
Oh.
That's how it
Then
works.
just a straight...
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's how the system works. Is if you have a weapon proficiency, you get your bonuses. If you don't, you could still use it. It's just a straight roll. That's all.
Oh.
You
12.
don't get your inherent bonuses.
Nope. Yeah. You could. Anybody can use any weapon. You just don't. You're not trained to get your abilities with it. So, 12. That does it.
So
D6.
what D6?
Mhm.
And you don't get to add the damage bonus to these?
Nope.
Ranged weapons don't get your damage bonus.
5.
5. That's enough to hit him right in the eye and kill him. Thud right to the
No.
ground.
Just drop the crossbow and use the rest of my movement just to do the fireman slide down.
Okay. I believe it's Geoff.
Geoff, or Lee, after taking that attack with the sword, he's going to retaliate with his warhammer straight to the goblin's head.
Give him the hammer.
Give him the hammer.
It's hammer time.
Does an 18 hit?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
He's going to
Let's
throw
see.
armored enemies at us next time. We're rolling 20s. He's like, no.
They actually are armored too.
10.
And you crush his skull. Corey,
Are there any left alive?
none that you see.
I can't see from my vantage point. I can't see down where they're fighting, or they're hidden.
Yeah, it's because of that one little building there. Or I should say
They're
big
all waiting
building.
for you, Corey, to come down. Like, hey, I got him. He's coming down.
I will climb down.
All right, you climb down. Lauren,
Yes.
it is your turn. There's a goblin with little birds swimming around his head right now because he's dazed.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack him. Just finish him off because
Yeah.
I'm gonna risk him getting up.
Okay.
Are you happy? Here's my die.
Roll it.
Depends on what you roll.
14.
What was that?
14.
14, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage of your weapon.
2.
2.
2.
Well, it didn't kill him, but you hurt him.
Hey, who's gonna help me finish this sucker off?
Probably Rick,
Go
since he's
on.
standing there.
I
Come
guess
on,
that would be
man.
my cue.
That's Rick.
An
Always helping
8.
to finish off.
What'd you get,
I
Rick?
rolled an 8. 8.
Oh my God! Someone missed.
What?
I know, right? What? Yeah, Rick, you go to swipe at him, and the goblin just kind of gets out of his daze, and he steps to the side. Everybody's gone, so there's only that one goblin left. He looks around, and he goes, "Oh crap!" And he takes out a horn, and he goes like that, and you hear boom, and you hear another boom, and out of the big building comes this giant orc-like creature. Who summons me?
We all point to the goblin.
Him.
Yeah, he did.
False alarm! False alarm! Nothing to see here.
He's
It's all his fault.
he's about 15 feet tall.
He's a short
Should
guy.
have stayed in the tower. Oh well.
You're
He's
still up there, right?
what?
I
Oh.
climbed down, but I'm clearly going
Oh,
to
you
climb
did.
right back up. So
So he's standing basically right here where this circle is,
Oh, right near Geoff.
right near the Geoff. That's correct. Ah, fresh meat,
would you like some salt with that?
please.
I'm
Steven,
watching my sodium intake.
Yes. Steven,
Can I get to him with my movement?
Yes, you can run up and attack him.
Yeah, I just run up with that and strike low. See if I can. What is he wearing armor wise?
It looks like he's wearing some type of weird leather harness armor. There are glints
Anything
of metal
guarding
on
his
it.
legs or anything like that?
There are some on his legs, but not his lower legs, just like his thighs.
So no femoral artery cuts or anything like that.
Right.
All right, I'm going to try and swing back him and slice at either his calf, Achilles tendon. I'm going for that how you fight a giant kind of combat.
Yeah, okay.
Bring him down to your level.
Just to let you know, it's -4 for a cold attack.
This is flavor. I'm not actually going to be able to cut his tendon or anything like that.
So you
I'm just saying, just a
Yeah.
normal attack, but
Gotcha.
flavor, I'm looking like that.
Okay.
This may actually miss. 14 to hit.
You do miss. Geoff.
Geoff is going to take his warhammer and bash the ogre orc, whatever it is, knee.
You're calling a shot or not calling a shot? You are.
I'm calling a shot.
-4.
Going for the knee. 17.
That does hit.
Let's see. Put in the damage to 12.
All right. You hit him right in the knees. There. Oh!
Ouchies.
You
That
hit
tickled.
boo-boo on me. Corey, you go.
Okay.
He knew him by a player name. Oh shit, he broke the fourth wall.
Your name
Can
is
I,
Boom Boom.
Shut up. Can I run up the thing and attack, or do I have to stay down there to attack?
He wants to climb up the stairs again, or the ladder to the tower.
Yes.
Yes.
No, he said the thing. He wants to climb the thing.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. That's fine. You can
10
shoot your rocks at him.
and 15.
The 10 misses, the 15 does hit.
6 damage.
Well, I should say this. The 10 does hit also, but roll the damage for that.
All right, the 10 does 1.
Does that get absorbed by the armor or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Steven, go ahead and give me damage also for your roll, because I forgot about that. I blanked like an idiot.
Somebody
system,
feels
new
right.
rules. 12 damage.
12 damage, okay. So it's being absorbed by the armor, but of course, obviously, the armor has its own SDC. Corey. Lauren, it's your turn.
So, of character. Is he like swinging at us from where he's at, trying to get us at all at this point?
You? No, he's not. He's engaged right
Anybody
now.
else?
He's busy fending off Geoff and Steven and trying to block his eyes from Corey's little pebble shots.
Oh, tickle.
I'm gonna put him in a dust storm so he can't see nothing, and they can go ahead and attack.
He gets minus. Was it 4? I think it was, right? Okay, so vision's impaired, but that also vision impairs Geoff and Steven, who are also there. So everybody's fighting blind right now. All right, so you guys are fighting, and all of a sudden the dust and wind and everything starts kicking up, so you can't really see. You're getting dust in your eyes, so you're at negatives when fighting. Corey, you're the only one that's just like, what the hell? You could still see this giant thing standing there. You're fine. Rick.
Well, I guess I'll attempt to chop the giant.
If you get closer to him to chop him, you will be in the negatives as well. Or you can...
Well, I guess I'll have to. I don't have a missile weapon, so
Out hard.
I got a 19 total.
Okay, you do hit. Your wild swing hits.
And 10 points of damage.
I mean, the thing's 15 feet high. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Kind of hard
Okay.
to miss.
Now it's his turn. He basically just does a spin swing wildly in the air because he doesn't know where anybody is at this point. He rolled a 10, but minuses. So let's see. Does anybody get hit? No. Everybody's AR. But actually, you do get hit because of other damage. 6. I'm going to roll a d4 between Geoff and Steven. Who wants the odds?
I'll take odds.
Okay. Geoff, you get hit for 6 points of damage to your armor.
My AC, okay.
Yes, your armor, your STC. Back around the table, Steven. You're blinded.
How much damage?
6.
You said 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing the sudden dust storm, like, what the hell? I'll leap back out of it, like, jump back a few feet, and quickly brush my eyes. Am I still in the range blinding, or am I out of it doing this?
It'll take you the round to clear your eyes because you're jumping out of it.
All right, so I jump out of it for a bit, and I'm clearing my eyes for a minute because, like, suddenly I got a shit ton of sand in the face. So
Okay. The Geoff.
Make sure it was sand.
Go on.
I hope it was sand.
All right, Geoff. Now that you're unfrozen, go ahead and take your turn.
All right. So Lee backs out of the sandstorm and kind of clears the dust out of his eyes.
All right, that's going to be your movement and turn for doing the same thing Steven just did.
All right, I'm taking a shot. Well, 2 shots. Nat 20 on one, and then not nat 20 on the other. I got 24 and
So a net and a
20.
dirty.
Yes.
All right, for your nat 20, just double the damage for that. It's considered a critical hit.
All right, so that one's 8. The other one's 6, so total of 14 damage.
14 damage. Boom. 2 bullets hit him right in the head, and he goes, "Rah!" Boom, and he falls down to the ground.
Nice.
That's right.
Nobody knows what you're doing.
Non-combat
Oh,
guy
DJ.
got it.
Yes, and he's doing a little dorky dance on top of the tower.
They can't see it. They still have sand in their eyes.
Fine. Nobody sees it.
Jeez.
Embarrassment for another time.
Oh, I'll do plenty of embarrassing things. Just wait. All right, climb down, rescue the prisoners.
Well, we
Well-
should kill the last goblin.
I'm
The horn
assuming
one.
he ran off, but
Lee chases after him. Hits him with his warhammer.
Yeah, I completely forgot about him. So he basically snuck away around to the side. You see him trying to climb over the wall to get out.
He's gonna die.
So Lee chases after him, and what happened?
I don't know.
just Steven's
I'm still here.
Thing I
Oh.
had to.
Oh,
Okay.
Steven turned his video
Oh,
off.
Oh, okay. So then you basically stab him as he's climbing the wall, and he's dead.
Stab him with a warhammer. Yes.
You stab him with the warhammer. It's kind of a weird
It's
stab. but
hammer
you do.
time. Every time you got to say it's hammer time, okay?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. So, like Nova said, go rescue the prisoners. Seran, and whoever else, I'm going to scout the rest of the camp to see if there's any still sleeping or hidden goblins or orcs. I'm going to see if there's any enemies still lying in wait.
After a good amount of time of freeing the prisoners and them thanking you profusely, you do not see any more goblins or orcs at all. In your searches, everybody, you do find some things. You do find where the big orc came out of, there was a pile of silver in there, approximately 681 pieces of silver. I don't care how you guys split it up. He also had a small little pile of things that apparently he's stolen or whatever he did. It could belong to the camp. It may not. But in that pile, you find some artisan's tools. You find actually 20 bullets to the same slings that you use, Corey.
Yay.
You
I just
find
throw
4
stones.
baskets of fresh fruit. You find
Yes.
a golden scale. Looks like a merchant scale. You find a rake because apparently he wanted to rake the leaves up, and there's also a rope net in there, which looks like it's used to capture various small animals, or maybe even a deer or something from a tree. Or that's all you find.
So 681 divided by 5.
I take some of the fresh fruit.
All right, you enjoy some
I'm
of the
pretty
fresh.
sure we divvy everything up.
Just a little bit, but I also asked the people, is any of this yours? Before I do.
They in fact do say that is their stuff.
That's all our silver. In fact, one guy's like, "That's all my silver. Leave it alone."
I do ask if I perchance could have a piece of fruit. Just one.
They look at you and say, "Take as much fruit as you'd like."
Leave
Thank
the
you.
silver.
They don't
Yeah, I'm
say
not gonna
anything
steal
about the silver because they don't think it probably wasn't theirs. So
Okay. So then we can split up the silver.
yeah.
What about the
yeah.
net?
I was
Uh,
thinking about the net. Does that belong to any one of them?
No one speaks up about the net. One guy does take the rake, though. Oh, that's my rake.
I've had long nights with this rake. What?
No, it does not say.
So the only loot, just to clarify, that's to be divvied is the silver and the rope net and the sling
Well, the-
bullets.
The sling bullets you
Scales.
could probably take. The artisan's tools. That one of the guys steps
That's
forward and
gotta
says,
be somebody's.
he
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, those are my tools. They stole from me." And the scale. One of the guys said, "Yes, we were using that scale to measure like fruits and stuff as it came in. It's not really gold; it's just gold plated." He says, and he kind of scratches.
Can I
it.
use my skill as a? Okay, he scratches it to show.
Yeah, he absolutely says, "Oh no, I just made it that way because it was fancy." He scratches a little, and you can see the black part of it. And he's like, "See, I thought it'd be nice."
All right. Well, let's get the sling bullets to Nova since they use that.
Yep. Do you want the net, or do you want me to take the net? It's a small net.
It's a 10 by 10 net.
I could use it.
All right, then you take it.
All right.
Does anybody besides myself know math?
Okay, so you can't do 136.2. We each get 135, and then there's one piece left over.
Yeah.
What character knows math?
Everybody but Lord Lee.
No, Lord Lee
Yeah.
knows math.
He takes that last silver coin and he cuts
Yeah.
it into 5 pieces.
Yeah, I don't have math either.
135. That's what we each get. Plus, there's one left over.
Lord Lee
That
takes
can
that
go into
one.
a party loot bag.
Well,
Lee
apparently
takes
Lee
it.
took it and put it in his pocket, so he got 136.
There.
All right, well, that's all
Uh,
the time we have for this week. I'm Vince, sitting
Yay.
alongside.
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jeff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
Corey playing Nova.
Lauren.
Lauren playing Triss.
Rick playing Lord Torvald.
Good night.
Good night.
And Corey playing Boo West.
Night.
Oh, don't forget me, son.
Good night.